Okay, this is how you stay stitch fabric. You basically are stitching just within the seam allowance. So just, you can see where the line is just here for the normal seam allowance, and you're actually going just slightly to the left of that, and then that just leaves you with a straight line of stitching, and it's actually just one layer of fabric for stay stitching. Okay, now I'm going to put the Bonder web or the Applifix onto the neckline. If you were making a real t-shirt, not just a sample, you would have the back of the t-shirt coming around here. If you imagine this is the front of the t-shirt here. And you can see that there's the stay stitching, which is about 1.4 millimeters from this edge here. So it's just within the seam allowance, and that stops that neck edge from stretching. Now the Bonder web has a smooth side and a rough side. The rough side goes down. That is actually the side that is going to be ironed on, the rough side, and then the smooth side will actually peel off. That's paper. As I iron, I'll be just sort of pushing the Bonder web around, and it will actually bend as I do it. Okay. There you can see the Bonder web is just kind of gathered up as I've gone around the edge. And it will actually be easier later to pull this off, and then I'll be able to pull it over. Okay, now I can just basically peel off that Bonder web, and it leaves a just like a shiny iron-on surface on it. So then the next thing to do will be to actually fold this over. Obviously I would cut all my loose threads off, and also the threads would match the fabric. I wouldn't use pink except to show you. So you would use a white or a green with this fabric. You basically iron it over and iron it down like this, and just smooth it around and bend it as you go, so that this stay stitching is just inside here. Okay, I've ironed this section down here, and you can see this stay stitching is just on the very inside top there. This edge down here has actually stretched because it is stretch fabric, and the Bonder web doesn't stop it from stretching. I haven't finished it over this side, so you can see there where the sticky Bonder web is still on there. It's not sticky until the iron gets onto it, and then it's like it heats up the glue and the glue will stick. So then on the other side of the top, it will look like this. Very, very neat, very nicely finished. You don't see the stay stitching, and then you'll actually just sew probably about 1 centimetre from this edge here, and you need to sew it with a stretchy stitch, either a zigzag or a special stretch stitch, so that it will actually stretch as you wear it.